You're not aware of if or when Pirates 6 will be made, correct?
No, sir.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Disney actor feuds.
There is no merit whatsoever to this filing. The lawsuit is especially sad and distressing.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most notable times actors clashed with the Disney company and film studio. We'll be focusing on specific celebs versus Disney, so if you're looking for Disney actors feuding with each other, you might want to check out Ms. Mojo's list on the top 10 Disney stars who hated each other. You also won't be seeing actors like Terrence Howard on this list, as Disney had not bought Marvel Entertainment until after he left the MCU.
Next time, baby.
Who was your favorite star to duke it out with the House of Mouse? Take your sides in the comments below. Number 10, Dave Bautista.
Cease your yammering and relieve us from this irksome confinement.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with the walking thesaurus on that one.
We should all know better than to upset Drax the Destroyer. Guardians of the Galaxy actor Dave Bautista took issue with the Walt Disney Studios' decision regarding the franchise's director James Gunn back in 2018. After a series of Gunn's controversial tweets surfaced, the filmmaker was taken off the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 production. Real-life superhuman Bautista rallied to Gunn's defense, expressing intention to leave the Guardians project if Gunn's script went unused.
I was like, fire me, I don't care, you're gonna hear what I have to say. This is the way I feel, and I think you made a bad call.
He also took to Twitter, claiming that Disney had validated a smear campaign against a person he greatly admired. Though Gunn was reinstated and both men returned for Guardians 3, Bautista's future involvement with the MCU remains questionable. Disney probably didn't appreciate being called nauseating to work for.
Just saying, if things aren't right here, I'm just gonna leave. I don't wanna be a part of this.
Number 9, Bella Thorne. Using Bella Thorne and feud as search keywords will most likely produce results about her issues with former co-star Zendaya.
You guys think you're so smart? Yeah, well, we're smart too. And there's only one way to settle this feud. An academic decathlon.
As a grown woman, however, Bella sings praise of Z's achievements. Her attitude towards her previous employer, the Disney Channel, isn't quite so positive.
Every aspect of life in general, they want to put you in a box, but specifically being with the background of that box is really, really tight and small.
She's expressed that she felt unable to be herself and that she and Zendaya felt pitted against each other. After being photographed in a bikini at age 14, Thorne claims that Disney threatened both her status on Shake It Up and her future career. Since the show's cancellation, Thorne has been vocal about the freedom she's felt about leaving Disney. She's even gone on to become a successful musician, author, and adult film director, quite a ways from her Disney Channel roots.
It's not we're going crazy, it's just that we can't obtain this perfection that you think that we are, in a sense.
Number 8, Steve Whitmire.
Kermit's longtime puppeteer, Steve Whitmire, fired for what the Muppet Studio calls repeated unacceptable business conduct over a period of many years.
Puppeteer Steve Whitmire stepped into the webbed feet of the iconic Kermit the Frog after Jim Henson's tragic passing. For nearly 30 years, Whitmire lived his lifelong dream as a Muppet until Disney replaced him with actor Matt Vogel in 2017. To hear Whitmire tell it, the termination was unexpected and done over minor issues that were easily resolved.
And I had no advance warning on that. You know, nothing had ever been framed to me as a career-breaking problem.
The Walt Disney Company, however, reported that Whitmire was extremely difficult to work with, hostile to feedback, and consistently uncooperative. Henson's son, Brian, also supported Disney's decision. Whitmire has vocalized hopes to reach a resolution and return to his Muppet family, but only time will tell. It truly is not easy being green.
Wait, were you hoping, frankly, maybe I could work this out and get this job back?
I still would like to hope that. I don't think it's going to happen now.
Number 7, Hilary Duff.
How I look in this picture has a lot to do with what everyone in school thinks about me.
You really care what a bunch of jocks and cheerleaders think about you.
Yeah!
With golden hair and golden star status, Hilary Duff won the hearts of many a fan as Lizzie McGuire, the eponymous hero of Disney Channel's hit show of the 2000s. Lizzie was a cash cow for Disney, kickstarting Duff's career and spawning a feature film. Heated negotiations between Duff's lawyers and mother/manager over the actress's pay ultimately grounded plans for a film sequel. Duff's representation claimed that Disney attempted to force her into a deal with insultingly low salary offers. Recently, Duff and Disney reunited for a potential Lizzie McGuire reboot, but Disney was reluctant to comply with the actress's vision for a more adult angle.
In a recent interview with Women's Health, Duff explained she insisted to the streamer that the revival of the classic Disney Channel show feature a more mature Lizzie, without having it be too mature.
Instead, the closest we'll likely get to seeing Lizzie as a 30-year-old woman is Duff's Hulu spinoff, How I Met Your Father.
He thought I'd just laugh and smile and say, that's so crazy, because God forbid a woman in this city actually expects anything from a guy.
Number 6, Gina Carano.
I'm already free of worry. And I'm not in the mood to play soldier anymore, especially fighting some local warlord.
Star Wars fans got a rockin' good treat when MMA star turned actress Gina Carano joined the cast of The Mandalorian. She portrayed mercenary and Alderaan native Cara Dune, bringing a strong and admired female presence to the show. Carano's lifespan as a cast member ended swiftly after a series of controversial social media posts bathed her in a negative spotlight.
Carano was fired in February following a highly controversial social media post in which she likened being a Republican today to being Jewish during the Holocaust.
The hashtag #FireGinaCarano rose like the galactic empire, and in 2021, Lucasfilm obliged. The company announced that Carano would not be involved in any future projects. The actress has expressed that she felt unfairly targeted due to her differing political views, and she believes that no one should live in fear of cancellation. She's since moved on to other projects, and Cara Dune's future remains clouded.
Carano responded to the firing by saying that she was the victim of, quote, cancel culture, and that she would be teaming up with the Daily Wire, the conservative website run by Ben Shapiro, to develop and produce a movie project.
Number 5, Kirk Douglas.
What do you want to do with us on deck? I did not invite you here. You came as an enemy to destroy me.
But that is not true. They've done no harm.
We had to reach into the Disney vault for this one. You may know of Hollywood leading man Kirk Douglas's time with Disney from his role in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. But did you know that he once nearly sued Walt himself? During a visit to the Disney estate, Douglas and his 2 sons took a ride on Walt's model train and were unknowingly filmed. When the footage appeared on a Disney television show, Douglas considered it an invasion of privacy. After footage of his sons appeared again on a rerun, the actor sought legal action.
I've yet to see the day you can make a deal with a mad dog. So while you're feeding him sugar, I'll be figuring a plan to muzzle him.
The case never saw trial, as its plaintiff changed his mind about the likelihood of a positive outcome. You can't sue God, as Douglas put it, even if you are Spartacus.
I'm Spartacus!
I'm Spartacus.
I'm Spartacus!
Number 4, Adriana Caselotti.
I'm wishing for the one I love.
It takes some serious pipes to bring a classic Disney princess to life, and Adriana Caselotti did so for the very first one. She provided the immortal voice of Snow White, and having just the right sound for that character came with an unexpected price. Rumors still circulate about Walt Disney having contractual ownership of Caselotti's voice, going to great lengths to keep it from being heard anywhere else. Many claim that she was kept from interviews and even blacklisted from Hollywood. She was uncredited and paid extremely lightly for the role, and has few credits following Snow White.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
I hear a beat.
After a reputedly failed lawsuit, she did eventually speak fondly of her opportunity to play the princess, so perhaps there is somewhat of a happily ever after.
When you smile and you sing, everything is in tune and in swing.
Number 3, Johnny Depp. It seems the reach of the Depp v. Heard trial goes as far as World's End, putting a black spot on the handshake between Disney and Jack Sparrow.
It comes now, drawn with ravenous hunger, to the man what bears the black spot.
Depp asserts that, even before he'd staked his legal claims of defamation against Heard, Disney was ready to sever their ties. Indeed, producer Jerry Bruckheimer has stated that the actor will not be reprising his role. In a post-Me Too Hollywood, it's not surprising that Disney would keep its distance, although Depp has noted that the company continued to use his image for theme parks and merchandise.
But it's odd that they were going to release me from my role as Captain Jack Sparrow, but yet kept me on every ride across the world in the Pirates of the Caribbean rides.
Despite wishing for a proper send-off for Captain Jack Sparrow, Johnny has affirmed that he would not return to Disney for, quote, $300 million and 1 million alpacas.
Nothing on this earth would get you to go back and work with Disney on a Pirates of the Caribbean film. Correct?
That is true, Mr. Rottenborn.
Number 2, Scarlett Johansson. She's an Avenger, one of the highest paid actresses in the world, and the voice that managed to make an operating system attractive.
Reminding me of your sweet little cute crooked tooth that I love. I think that might be my favorite one.
It's safe to say that ScarJo commands power. When her Marvel character got a solo film in 2021, COVID-19 had complicated the movie-going experience. Disney began making use of streaming services, and the Black Widow theatrical run was coupled with availability on Disney+. Johansson promptly lawyered up, on grounds that this was a contractual violation that would affect ticket sales and compensation to which she was entitled.
It's no secret that Disney is releasing films like Black Widow directly onto Disney Plus to increase subscribers and thereby boost the company's stock price.
Disney representatives claimed no violation and called the action a, quote, callous disregard towards the global crisis. Both parties have recently reached a settlement, but the conflict could signify a new evolution of Hollywood actor feuds.
Do you believe me now? How many others? Enough.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Robin Williams.
But never duplicated. Genie of the Lamp.
Robin Williams and animation were a marriage made in Hollywood heaven, birthing one of the most memorable characters of all time. It's surprising to learn that things between Disney and Williams were not so simpatico behind the scenes. Williams revealed that he had agreed to voice the genie with the understanding that his voice would not be used for subsequent product marketing or, broader still, quote, to sell anything.
Did you bring me here and all of a sudden you're walking out on me? I don't think so. Not right now.
When the comedian saw advertisements that he believed betrayed this accord, he threatened never to work with the company again. Though never admitting infringement, Disney did apologize by sending Williams a genuine Picasso, of all things. The late actor eventually reprised his role in the third Aladdin installment, a sign that perhaps this feud took a 10,000-year slumber.
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.